All right, for number 18, it says the equation of the line L is 9x plus 3y is equal to 7, and for line Q is 3x minus 9y is negative 5. So we want to find out which of these is true. So we would have to go through each one of these and check them until we find the one that is actually true. So for me, the easiest stuff to always check are the x and y-intercepts, because remember, that's just plugging in 0 for the other. If I want the x-intercept, that's when y is 0. If I want the y-intercept, it's when x is 0. So let's find the x-intercepts first. So if I want the x-intercept, it's when y is 0. So if I were to plug in a 0 for y, really we can find the x-intercept just by solving that, because the y disappeared. And I get x is equal to 7 over 9. I'll check this one because we want to see, are they the same? So plugging in 0 for y gives me this. And if I divide by 3, we get x equals negative 5 over 3. And we look, are they the same? And no, they're not. This one's 7 over 9. This one's 5 over 3, negative 5 over 3. So they're not the same, so it's not B. So now we'll do the same thing. Except for the y-intercept. And remember, the y-intercept is when x is 0. So if I plug in 0 for x, we're left with 3y is equal to 7. Dividing by 3, we get 7 over 3. When I plug in 0 for x here, we get minus 9y equals minus 5. Dividing by negative 9, we get 5 over 9. Are they the same? No, they are not. So we can see letter C is also not a solution. All right, so far we've eliminated B and C. Now what we have to do is look at if they're parallel or perpendicular. And how can we tell? Remember, parallel have the same slope. Perpendicular have opposite slopes that are also reciprocal. So opposite, reciprocal slopes. So we need to find the slopes, and the way we do that is put them in slope-intercept form. So let's start with line L. I have 9x plus 3y is equal to 7. To put in slope-intercept form, we move it to the other side. And I have 3y is equal to negative 9x plus 7. And dividing by 3, remember the number in front of the x is going to be our slope, so I can ignore that part right now. I'll just divide by negative 3 here, and we get our slope is negative 3. Right, so here's the slope for line L. Now let's do the same thing, but for line Q. So here's my line Q. I have 3x minus 9y is equal to negative 5. Let's put in slope-intercept form. So I'll move the x to the other side. It becomes minus 3x. And let's just flip it around. So minus 3x minus 5. Dividing by negative 9. I get y is equal to positive, and this reduces to 1 over 3. This is just plus 5 over 9. I don't really care about that. What I care about, again, is the slope. So we look at the two slopes. And I notice they are not the same. They are not parallel then. So they must be perpendicular. And let's see. One's positive, one's negative, right? And also they're reciprocals. 1 over 3, 3 over 1. So since they are opposite reciprocal slopes, it must be D, perpendicular.